That makes ESL teachers truly stand out.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Ella!
Merry Christmas.
It's not more games. It's not more slides. How are you, Ella? Okay, Ella, I'm gonna do it first. I'm a little hungry. I'm very good, and I'm super duper silly. Energy, you say tree.
Tree.
Yes. Your present is your joy. Wow, thank you, Santa. When teachers show up with heart, students feel safe, excited, and ready to learn.
Okay, are you ready for class?
Yes.
Let's go, Sammy. Let's start here. Okay?
Especially during Christmas, this hidden skill turns lessons into magical moments. That's how great ESL teachers shine, with connection, joy, and presence. Hello.
Hello,
Can
good
everybody see
morning.
me? Hello, good morning, everybody.
Yes, good
Merry
morning.
Christmas. I'd like the teachers on Zoom to please just mute for a second. We're gonna have a question and answer bit in the middle of our live, and then I'll have you asked to unmute your microphone. Okay? All right, Merry Christmas, teachers. Only 3 days left before Christmas, and we are really, really grateful you chose to spend
Recording in
part of
progress.
this busy season with us. Welcome to our English Bright Christmas special. We are live right now on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So wherever you're watching from, say hi in the comments or in the chat box if you are with us on Zoom, and let us know where you're spending Christmas this year. Let me see some answers here. Okay, let me see. So you Kita Pawan from Maria da Kilos, Calamba, Laguna, Binyan, Bukidnon, Cavite. Hello, Wilma. We have hi, Zybel. Oh, Zybel.
Hi,
I
ma'am.
recognize you. Okay, we have Quezon City, Elida Grace, Rose, Surigao del Norte, Elha from Samar, Davao de Oro, Cornito, Ruby, Sorsogon, Zyval, yes. All right. Arnold, hello from Sariaria. I can't even say that. Quezon. Marilao Bulacan, Mercy, good morning. Santa Rosa Laguna, Puerto Galera. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you for being here. I know you could have chosen to shop at SM and get some presents, but thank you for being here. Palawan, Kam Arian, Baabia. Ragay Camarines del Sur. Yes, thank you very much for being here. And really a special thank you to everyone joining us here on Zoom. We're so happy to have you. And I cannot wait to chat with you during our Q&A. This is really such a magical time of the year. And also, one of the busiest for ESL teachers. Today, we're talking about something truly special, the hidden skill that makes ESL teachers stand out. You know, it is the skill that most teachers already have, but we don't even realize it. It brings warmth, joy, and connection to your young ESL learners, especially during Christmas lessons. And before I introduce our guest, I'd like to, for those who are here for the first time, I have Kent with me just to tell you a little bit of what English Bright ESL is all about. Are you there, Kent?
I am. Yes. I don't know if I'm on video, but I guess I could be. Anyways, Bright, just give you thanks for being here, like Joy was saying. But English Bright is a where you teachers can get resources to teach their ESL lessons, and we have over 1,700 resources, including games and lessons. We have over 1,000. So that's it. I just want to say a quick intro, and we'll let Joy get back to it.
All right, thank you, Kent. And because 3 days, we have 3 days left till Christmas, so it's very close. We're giving away free 1 year English Bright subscription. And to our teachers in the Philippines, our very special guest will also give you a really exciting giveaway. I'm sure you've probably seen that on Facebook and any of our other socials. But before we start, I'd like to ask our teachers here, how many Christmas lessons have you taught so far this week? About 20. What about you guys? Okay, 10. Janelle said maybe 10. Okay. Good. I know, it's so fun, right? Hi, Marlon. 12. Oh, Bridget said 12. Janelle said, I love the ornament. Yeah, I know, me too. I really, really enjoy it. All right. 15 from Charm. Wow, that's a lot, Charm. And Elha's got 12. Okay, are you excited to see who is going to be joining us today? We're joined today by someone who brings so much heart into what she does. I'm not just saying this, we actually met in person about 2 weeks ago, and she's just adorable. So, help me welcome the wonderful Teacher Princess. Teacher Princess!
Hi! Hello, everyone.
Hi, Princess. It's so lovely to have you. Very, very, very grateful that you're here with us. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Princess?
Yeah, so a lot of people call me Teacher Princess. Some call me Teacher Mir because that's my second name. And just a disclaimer, I'm not 18 years old. I'm already 25 years old. So yeah, I work in a small private company called I Speak. Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm so
All
excited to talk to you all.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I'm really, really, really happy you're here. Okay, I just have a little just, a warm-up question, just like when we do our class with our student. So we're going to do a little warm-up. So Princess, tell me, what do you enjoy most about teaching? Actually, one of the participants asked this question. So this is going to be the answer. What do
Oh,
you enjoy most about teaching?
hmm. since I love teaching kids, I think one thing that I really enjoy most is playing games with them because um I personally enjoy playing games. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know.
So yeah, and it makes me happy to see my students happy in our class as well. So yeah, I think that's it. Playing games and role playing, maybe.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Right,
Hmm.
right. Yeah. Where, where you can just be silly and
Mm,
it's just fun, right? Okay, since it's
yeah.
Christmas, I have another question. If you had to describe teaching with one Christmas word, what would it be?
A Christmas word? Is amazing a
Yeah.
Christmas word?
Well,
I'd say
I think it
amazing.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word should be
Good.
amazing. It should
Right.
be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, that's
Yeah.
good. How about our teachers here on Zoom? If you could pick one Christmas word that would describe your teaching journey, what would it be?
Wow, I love that
Snow?
answer.
Snowman. Did you
Snowman.
see that, Princess Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, festive. Ooh,
Mary. Oh,
avalanche.
I haven't thought of that word.
Mistletoe. Blessings. Oh, Jennifer, that's a good one. What else? Got Mary. Mary, right? Love. Oh, okay. That's a good one too, Arian. Awesome.
Awesome.
From Kenan, Roy Bungoyan. Exciting. Awesome, exciting,
Inspiring.
inspiring. Yeah. Mine probably would be glittery.
Wow.
Is
That's a very nice
100%.
word, Teacher Joy. But why is
Yeah,
it glittery?
I don't know. It's just like sparkle and bright, and it really does. That's how I describe it. Yeah. All right. Well, gift giving, but most importantly, it's Thanksgiving. Thanks, Hannah. Joyful, Gladys. I love that. All right. Well, so Princess and I we're gonna show you the answer to our topic today. We're gonna take a look at our first slide and start uncovering the hidden skill that makes ESL teachers stand out. All right, so this is one of our Christmas lessons. I'm sure those teachers that answered how many Christmas lessons they've taught are familiar with the slide here. This is from level 0, our vocabulary slide. So, teachers, before we jump into the demo, I want you to watch how the word is taught, not just what is being taught. So, for example, right here, this is kind of like a simple word, right?
Ho, ho, ho!
You got Santa here. But this is where the hidden skill that makes us stand out really shows up. So first, so Princess and I are gonna do like a little role play here. First, we will show you what it looks like when the teacher is present, but not really bringing warmth and enthusiasm. Okay, so I'm gonna be like a teacher that's just teaching and really not into it, and Princess is gonna be the teacher that is present and really showing that she's enjoying what she's doing. All right, so let's start with this. All right, so I say, so let's say the student's name is, I'm going to pick a name from one of you guys. Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Can you say Santa? Okay, Princess, you're going to be the student.
Santa.
Good, good, Hannah. Good job. All right, so you saw that. Now, watch how the same slide changes when the teacher brings warmth, presence, and energy. All right,
Yeah.
so here, Teacher Princess will show us the difference.
Right. So this is how I personally do it in my class. What's the name of the student again? Sorry, I forgot.
It's Hannah.
Hannah. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Hannah. Ho, 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 ho. What's the word? Santa. Can you say with me?
Santa.
Can you laugh with me like Santa? Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, 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 ho!
Very good, Hannah.
I love it. Yeah, right. So, that warmth and your inviting delivery, that is the hidden skill that makes ESL teachers stand out. You like what I said, this is a very simple word, but that, when you bring warmth, you bring a smile, you bring the eye contact. This is very important. I know teachers, it's very easy to be distracted with so many things going on, but when you're teaching and if you the kids know when you're just looking at them. We're just when you're just focused at when you have your phone here and you're chatting with someone, maybe you can do it, maybe you can make it look like you're not really distracted, but they can feel it. And it's true. It's really, really true. When I do my class, I I'm just there. I can't. It's very hard for me. I can't. I cannot be anywhere else. So when you have that eye contact and your presence there, it is very, very, very important. Your students naturally focus and connect. Connection is very important, right, Princess?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So your students are young. It's like a what do you call that? It's a requirement
I
to be
agree.
there, right? Because
They're
online.
really
Oh, present. So there are different definitions of the word present. Present where it's a gift, present
mm.
being there. And maybe that's a good word, right? To
Yeah,
describe
Merry Christmas.
to describe yeah, a word that is related to Christmas. All right. Now, I have a question for our teachers here. Which version do you think your students would remember more? First one or the second one? Yes. Thank you. Mercy, Wilma, Diane,
Definitely the
Arian.
second.
Yes, teacher Chrissy. Yes. And if you're thinking about your own classes, what do you usually add? Because this is very important too. I know like props that you can bring in your classroom is very important. That's very, very helpful. I actually have moved on from that. I do it occasionally with my really you don't have the props like you, Princess. I know you add like the sound, your gesture. You're a
Yeah.
big gesture teacher.
I'm more of like the gestures, like what you said.
Right. So let me see. I'd
Sounds
like
like
to know our teachers here. Do you add a sound, a gesture, a silly face? Do you like silly faces, Princess? Do you do that?
exactly. I always do that.
I remember you shared with me that there was a teacher that asked you, teacher Princess, how do you do all the gestures? It seems like what did you say? The teacher told you,
I don't have like a direct answer for that question because it just naturally flows from you during the class. Yeah.
right, right. So you're just like
So
it
it's like
looks
an
like
innate kind of thing.
right. It's just natural to you, right?
Natural.
Right, right. But I think teachers can make it natural for them, as like if you've taught hundreds and thousands of classes and you do that all
Yeah.
the time, even if it's not natural to you in the beginning, it just eventually will become a part of your being, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
And
Let's
one
see the
one teacher
answers.
asked me,
Uh huh.
how do you do that? Like, it looks like every word that you say has an action, and I wasn't even aware about that.
Right. You
Like
say
what I said, it's
apple.
just natural.
Right, right, right. An apple, and you have an action for an apple.
Mm.
Apple, jump. Right? It's so funny. Okay, good job. You even do that with your mom, maybe. Good job, mom. All right, so
Right.
let us go to our next slide. We're going to go to the sentence pattern. So we have the sentence pattern. This is the practice. And we're going to give, let me see here, the slide. Let me show that here. All right, so this slide gives students a full sentence to practice. Like what I said, how we invite them to speak, right? I go say to speak makes all the difference. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna show you that hidden skill that makes ESL teachers stand out. All right, I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna teach it with that warmth and engagement, and then you'd be the student this time, Princess. Okay. Let's choose another name. Okay, Chrissy. I like your name, Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy.
Hello,
Let's
teacher.
do our sentence pattern. What do you want for Christmas, Chrissy?
Um, I want
Oh, nice, Chrissy. Good. Really good, Chrissy. Chrissy, can you say, I want
I want
apples
apples
for Christmas?
for Christmas.
Nice, Chrissy. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, so now we're gonna do it the same exact thing. Princess will teach the same exact sentence, but with warmth, playfulness, and curiosity. All right, Princess, how are we gonna do it?
Okay, so what's the name again? Chrissy. Sorry, I always forget.
Chrissy.
I always forget.
Okay, yeah, Chrissy, Chrissy.
Hello, Chrissy. You'll
Hello,
be the
teacher.
girl. I'll be the dwarf. What do you want for Christmas? You say, I want
I want
lights
lights
for Christmas.
for Christmas.
Now your turn. What do you want for Christmas, Chrissy?
I want uh
Lights. Lights
lights.
for
Lights
Christmas.
for
Okay, one more
Christmas.
time. I want lights for Christmas.
I want lights for
Very
Christmas.
good, Chrissy.
I love it. Okay, like even if this is just like a demo, I really feel it. So the playful connection that you just showed, Princess, is really very helpful for students to feel confident enough to speak because they're gonna forget actually that this is a task that they gotta do, right?
Mm, yeah. So
Because
you
you're
have
got
to really make them feel like it's just a game.
right,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah, like with your gestures, like, and then they're gonna forget actually that they're saying it. Lights, right?
Yes.
All the little knickknacks of this and that,
And the
right?
actions
Yeah,
really help them remember the word, that
that's
word.
true.
Mm.
That's very true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, really, really important. So, okay, let me see. I want to ask you first, Princess. When your student goes quiet,
Mm.
what's your first instinct? Do you repeat? Do you wait? Do you play?
Hmm. I think the first thing I should do is to divert their attention. So
Mm-hmm.
I always have this set of, not really a set, but like a prepared game for my student in case in
Mm-hmm.
class they don't participate anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'd go with that one. And so that they can go back to, their attention to the
Right.
class. Mm.
Right. 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 Yeah. I
That
think
way
that's
they
a
can
real.
participate.
Yeah. So you have kind of like a game that you wanna have
Yeah. But of course,
have.
the game is connected to the lesson or to the
Right.
topic.
Right. Right. Right.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I think when you go to play, then I think because when they don't talk, it's just because they're kind of scared, right?
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, they're unsure. Like, okay, they know how to say it, but they don't have that full confidence to really say it out loud. So you kind of make
exactly.
it want to play, yeah. Or another thing I do is like you did it really really good too. You say lights, 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 right? Or you make it like a song. Cause I've
Mm.
read even when you teach a baby or not teach a baby, like just maybe
Maybe a
encourage
toddler.
them. Yeah, encourage them to talk or to make that language part of their brain really spark is when you talk. Do you know when you talk to a baby, you talk in a different manner, like
Yeah.
"Are you?" Right? It's kind of
Your
like a
voice
sing
like
song.
higher.
Yes, right. So I think when you have students, young students, they're not babies, but I think that works too. Like when your
Yes.
pitch is higher, do you kind of like um change your pitch according to your student's age?
Yes, and sing the word too. That way they will really remember the word. And yeah, I've tried that with one of my students. And in the next class, she really remembered it because of this the tone that I used during the class.
Right. Yeah, sing song voice.
Mm,
Right? Like especially if it's a longer word, that is
mm.
very, very helpful. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Right? So you can just I create my own song too. Like, if they
Yeah.
can't, yeah, if they can't say it, I just make up my own song. All right. So now let us go to our third slide. So this is our game slide. This is in level 0. I think you can see it in other levels too. So, games in our lesson is actually like the last part of the sequence because this is the most exciting part of the lesson, right, Princess?
Yeah.
Yeah. But even games can feel flat if the teacher isn't fully present. So
Agree.
no, it's a game, ooh, right? So now we're gonna do it again here. Teacher Princess is gonna show us how you do the games. So let me show you what the games look like without energy. So okay, let me pick a name. Uh, let's go for Rose. Rose Lampunai. Rose. Okay, so the student's name is Rose Princess. Remember.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Okay. Hi, Rose.
Hi,
We're gonna
teacher.
play our game. Okay, Rose. Wait a minute. There's still energy there. Okay, let me do it
It's
again.
natural, teacher
Yeah,
Joy.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. It's gonna be so funny when I like. Okay, let's play the game. Like I say. Okay, let's play the game, Rose. So this teacher is maybe going through some breakup or whatever. Okay, Rose. Rose. Are you mad at Rose? Rose, let's play the game. Choose your tree. One, two, three.
mm, one.
Okay, good. And Santa, which one? One, two, three. Santa.
Two.
All right, good. Okay, Rose, choose your snowman.
Three.
Good, Rose. That's good. Okay, and let's go. Choose your ornaments.
Um, one.
One. Okay, Rose. Let's go to the presents. Do you like one, two, three, or four?
Two.
Two. Okay. Good job, Rose. All right. See you tomorrow, Rose. Bye, Rose.
And the student goes like this.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, Princess.
Okay.
Let's add the hidden skill. Um, Warmth and excitement. Let me just go back right here. Okay.
Okay. Rose. I remembered it.
Rose.
Hi, Rose. Now let's go to our game. Are you excited?
Yes, Teacher
Let's go.
Princess.
Look, I see three trees. What do you like? One, two, or three? Hmm.
Two.
Okay. Two.
Two.
That's that's nice. Now we can see three Santas. Do you like the dancing Santa or the waving Santa or the Santa with the flying kiss? Hmm. One, two, or three?
Santa flying kiss.
Yes, let's get Santa with a flying kiss. Number three, look at that snowman. What do you like? The snowman? The first one? The second?
Three,
Or the
three,
third?
three.
Okay,
I like
let's
three. I
go.
like three.
That snowman is dancing too. Can you dance with me? I'm the dancing snowman. Very good, Rose. Now choose your ornaments. Wow. It's
I
sparkly.
want I want them all, teacher.
Oh, let's go. Put the ornaments together. Okay, very good. And last, we have the gifts. Do you like gifts? Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes, yes,
Do
yes.
you like all of them?
Yes, teacher.
Let's go get them, Rose.
Yes. Okay.
Yay!
One,
Two,
two,
three.
one, two, one.
All
Yes.
right. Great job, Rose. You did great.
Thank you, teacher. All right, that was really
Okay.
good. Yeah. So, it's very, very, it's just, I mean, we do it, you and I, Princess, we have kind of like the same teaching style. It is, we can't even fake not having the energy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but when you don't have for teachers, I mean, it depends on your personality too, right? It's not like you don't have to like really be jumping up and down and this and
Mm,
that. I think it's important to just be like be present, bring warmth and joy, and that's how you make the whole activity come alive,
yeah, you
right?
really need to have that goal to really let the students learn from what they're doing during the class.
That's
Because if you
true.
don't have that goal, I don't know.
Yeah, when you're just there, okay, I just want to finish at
Mm,
25 minutes, right? You're not even starting your class and you're just thinking, okay, I just want this 25 minutes to be over. Like what I said, we're unaware of how much they can feel our energy. When you're teaching online, it's very, very important to connect because this is different in face-to-face classroom, right, Princess?
yeah, totally different.
Because you're there, you can feel each other, you can touch the kid can hug you or this and that. But online is different. So when you can just be present and connect to your students, really, that's just the secret. So let's just see here. Okay. Let me go right here. I think that's going to be the last part of our demo here. We are going to do our Q&A. But before we move on, oh, Janelle said, if you love what you're doing and if you love teaching, being energetic or being there comes naturally.
Yeah,
Yes. You agree,
that's actually the
Princess?
point.
That's true. Yes. I like that.
I
Thank you,
agree.
Janelle, Alyssa. So before we move on to our Q&A, I know you teachers, you sent us so many good questions. Really, really, really good. I was telling Princess this. There's just a lot of questions, intelligent questions. Yeah, we're so proud of you guys. But before we move on, I just want to say, Hannah said, can you read that, Princess? Can you see Hannah's?
Yeah, Hannah says it's being passionate and dedicated of how you teach to your learners. It shows how you love your work.
Yes, very
Mhm.
good. That's very true. Yes, thank you, Hannah. All right. Well, at English Bright, we create engaging, well structured lessons to support teachers because really good curriculum sets the foundation for great classes, right? When you have a material that you can be fulfilled right after every class, that is important. But even the best curriculum reaches its full potential only when it's brought to life by the teacher, right? So it
Really
goes hand
depends
in
on the teacher.
hand. You have the material and it's you. And what makes ESL teachers stand out is how you show up. Like Princess and I were talking about being there, being present. Your tone, your energy, the way you invite your students to join in and feel safe speaking. You want to make a safe classroom. That's the only way they you can win their hearts. I know I've said this in previous lives, but it's really it. So when teachers combine high quality materials with your warmth, with your intention, like what you did, Princess, even simple activities become meaningful, and students feel just more confident, right? They feel more engaged. They feel ready to participate. So, Princess, I've seen this question many, many times, and they ask, "How can I be an effective ESL teacher?" What would you say to that?
Hmm. The one that we showed earlier, that's being effective. Yeah, I think
That's
that one's a direct answer to the question, how to be an effective ESL teacher. That's for me, I'd say that's a personal choice. So whenever you have present, to really have that objective or that goal to for your students to really learn during that
mm-hmm,
time. That's being
mm-hmm,
effective. And of course, you have to make yourself unforgettable for your students. So
mm-hmm.
they'll come back to you.
Right,
If they
right,
come back to
yes.
you, then you're effective.
Right, that's true. Yes, that's true. Right. When you genuinely care about what you're doing, like just one of our teachers said, the care shows up naturally in your voice. You don't even
Mm,
have to try too hard. Your reactions, you say, it just comes to you naturally, your presence. So, really, that's the hidden skill. And that really what helps us truly stand out,
mm,
right?
that's right.
Okay. Yes, now let me see. We're going to go to our Q&A. Teacher Princess. Before we move on, I want to say really thank you, teachers. We received so many great questions, but we won't be able to answer every single one today, right, Princess? It's gonna take
Yes, that's too
us.
many. It would
It
take us
will.
maybe 4 hours to answer everything.
Right, right. So, but don't worry because we will be doing another live very soon, and we will focus purely on answering your questions. But for now, Princess and I will get to some of the questions we receive. So you can go ahead, Princess. You can read the question that you want
Okay,
to answer.
so I have picked questions which I believe is very common. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I receive these questions in my page, but like
Mm-hmm.
I said, I can't really answer everything. So I think this is the best what do you call this one? Time
Yes.
to answer
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So the first question is how to improve my teaching skills. Yeah, this one is really
Mm.
a great question. And I think one hidden skill that makes teachers unforgettable is just to be lively and interactive. So when you say improve, that one is really a broad word. It's a word or it's something that you really need to have a personal choice. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you just need to choose to be energetic in class. You need to involve your students. That's how to improve your teaching skills. Like what we did earlier, Teacher Joy. It's so different if you just read instructions and let students do their part. And it's also different if you are really there in the class, you're
Mhm.
really present
Mhm.
in the class. So, yeah, you need to involve your students. You need to stay engaged. And I guess that's one way for your students to remember more in class. Yeah, I
Very
think that's
good.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, really good. Thanks, Princess. So I have a question here. This is from Christine Joy Tapasio. Are you here, Christine? Maybe she's not here. But she asked how to be an effective ESL teacher as a beginner.
Oh,
Yeah.
as a beginner.
Yeah.
I think,
So,
hmm.
what do you think?
I think one thing a beginner should really do is to invest in himself or herself. Yeah, because first impression, how what's the saying again? First impression
Last.
last.
Yeah.
Exactly. So as a beginner, you need to have a good first impression to the student and to the teacher. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. What
Yeah,
about you,
right.
teacher Joy?
Yeah, you said you have to invest in yourself. That's a very good thing to say, and I truly agree to that. I think, when I was starting, I've been teaching for 15 years, purely online.
Wow.
So, what I learned really is preparation. Prepare for
Mm,
each class because you're still starting. So you don't have that experience yet. So you want to prepare. This preparation is what allows you to show up that you're confident, because you need
mm,
to show that you're confident to your students, right? And then you have to focus on being clear, you have to be patient, you have to be fully present. I know this has been we've said this a million times in what, it's just 55 minutes on, but it's truly what it is. Just be present, and that confidence become your anchor for your students. It's your anchor, and it's your students anchor as well. It helps them feel safe and supported. But when I say confidence, I'm not saying, I mean, I hope you won't confuse that with arrogance. It's confidence in a way that you make your students feel safe with you. You have to speak slowly, use simple sentences, and truly observe your student. Look at their faces, look at their mouths, and have them look at you. Like when I teach, I really put my face very close to the camera so
yeah.
they can, yeah. And I don't know if you're using Zoom, you can also do a layout thing where you can put your face there. Can you see me right now?
Mm.
So I like to do this when I see the student is a little bit distracted. So because they have no choice but to look at me, right? So I go put my mouth right, like I put my face really close to the camera just to get their attention. Um, so yeah, you when you're confident, when you build that safe space and you observe your student truly, and then they understand you, and when they get you, they feel safe making mistakes, right? And you're
Mhm.
already doing a great job just from that. Yeah. But because let me see, this is for teacher Christine. Teacher Christine, skills grow with time, but connection starts on day one. Like what you said, Princess, you have to what did you say again?
First
The
impression
impression,
last.
yeah,
Invest
yeah,
in
yeah,
yourself.
right, yeah. Connection starts on day one, and that's the secret of
Correct.
having them come back to you again,
Mhm.
right? All right, Princess, you can read another question.
Okay, so for the next question I have here, how to make sure that a trial student will enroll as regular? I think it's the same answer.
Right, yeah, I know,
You
I
need
get
to
that a
invest
lot
in your
too.
introduction video in yourself, really. Yeah,
Hmm.
that way they will really come back to you. Definitely.
Yeah, I
Maybe I'll read
know.
another question.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
Um, This one. How to handle. What is the most important and most attractive trait an ESL tutor
Oh,
should possess to gain parents and students' approval? This one is a really nice, really good question. The
very
most
good
important
question.
and most attractive trait. I'd say maybe your energy in class. Like what you said, Teacher Joy, they'd really feel it if you're not you're not in the class. You're presently there. You're there, but you're really not. Your attention is really not there. So I think the most important and most attractive trait is to have that energy, depending on the student's need. Because there are also students who don't like super duper 100% energy.
Right, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, just right. But the
Right,
energy
right.
is still there.
Right. Exactly. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a really
energy,
good
and
answer.
also
Energy.
I think patience as well, teacher Joy. That one is really
Patience.
important because if you don't have patience, then I think it's impossible for you to survive in this industry.
Wow,
Patience is really
Princess.
important.
Yes, yeah, those are really such wise words. Are
Hmm.
you sure you're only 25? Maybe you're like 95 years old. Yeah,
I'm
I don't
25.
Yeah, so you said energy and being patient.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I can add any more to that. That's the answer. Oh, teacher Jane said I thought she's 18.
I get that a lot. Some people say I look like I'm just 12 years old or 13. That's too young.
Oh, yeah. All right, she's 25, okay? 25. All right. So, we have another you want to read another question?
Yeah. I have here another one. Is it really necessary to be fluent in English in the ESL world? Wait, can
Oh.
you start answering that, Teacher Joy?
All right. This could be a very debatable question.
Yes.
But
Totally
personally,
debatable.
I think yes, you have to be fluent. It depends on how you define fluent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, fluent is, well, you can carry a conversation, you can say the word correctly. You don't have to be American sounding.
Mm.
You just have to be, neutral accent. And and I think it is important that you know the basic grammar structure because you're teaching English. I mean, that's what you're there for, right?
That's a point
Um, that's the
of this whole
point of,
thing.
yeah, that's why they are hiring you for, that's your
Mm.
service, really. You have to know it. And because if you're not fluent, then you're not going to have the confidence, I don't think. And your students can feel that. I
Mm.
also want to add, this is really not in relation to the question, but I've seen some teachers, like when you're teaching students, young students, and you just want them to understand you. And so you adjust the structure of the sentence in a way that they would understand. Like, I can't even think of a word, but your name, what? Like
Mm. Yeah,
yeah.
you say one word or just for them to understand what you mean.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think, yeah, please do not do that because you are there to model the correct structure of English, right? I know it's just so easy, like, okay, this kid is not going to understand me. So that's the point there. You have to be present and you have to model. It's very important, especially if you're teaching really young students.
Mm.
You'd be surprised, but they can pick up so quickly. Like, I made a mistake. I'm gonna be honest here. I had this young student, and I didn't really know how much they can pick up. So she's not understanding when I like, right? What color do you like? And so the kid's name was Lin Lin, and so I say, what does Lin Lin like? What color does Lin Lin like? Lin Lin likes, and so that's stuck with her. She would say, Lin likes ice cream.
Instead of
Lin
I
likes,
like.
yeah. So
That
yes,
happens
that
to
was,
me too.
yeah.
I could
So
totally relate.
yeah, please do not adjust to their level. They should be adjusting to you. And don't be scared if they don't understand because they're just going to pick it up. The young kids' brain are so amazing. They pick it up so quickly. So maybe they're not going to repeat it in the full sentence, and that's okay. Just keep on saying it. But never change the structure because it's going to be, you don't want that teacher that taught me the wrong grammar. Oh, that's a bad advertisement for the parents. So, yeah, I think you got to be fluent. What do you think, Princess?
Yeah, I think it is really necessary because like I said, it's the main point of this whole thing. So that means it's really important. And yeah, I think you said everything already, Teacher Joy. I agree to everything you said.
Yeah,
It is
but
necessary.
I mean, if they really want to be an ESL teacher, they can do something to help them with that of being
Yeah.
fluent, being confident, can go enroll themselves in trainings or join free webinars and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So let me read this question from Rachel Layug. Are you here, Rachel? All right. Oh, so the questions really are like interconnected to each other. She asked how to be confident while teaching.
How to be confident while teaching. I think the direct answer to that is don't let fear overtake you. Because
Wow.
we're talking about confidence here. So confidence is also like a personal choice. So you really need to not show your fear during the class, how to be confident. And also, like you said earlier, Teacher Joy, you have to prepare before the class. You need to know what to teach. Because if you don't know what to teach, then I'm not sure if you can still be confident in class that way.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Preparation and don't let your fear overtake you.
Right. Yeah. And I think you don't even think that like how to be confident, right? Because
Yeah,
it doesn't really come. It doesn't really arrive before you start. It comes as you go.
true.
Yeah, I like in other words, it's like confidence isn't something you wait for. It is something you build. It grows like what you said, preparation, experience, preparation, repetition. You know the lesson flow like you said, if you're prepared, you know your lesson. It just makes you feel grounded
Mm,
and well, your students really are not expecting you to be perfect, right? It's just like your energy is there. It's that's more than anything. The more you teach, the more you become confident.
yeah, true.
Yeah, we as teachers, even other kind of teachers, not just ESL teachers, I think we are born to be lifelong learners. I,
Mm-hmm.
I have I have been in this industry for 15 years, but I always consider myself a learner. I always like to get something from every class. Like this is what I learned from this class. This is what I learned from this class. Oh, I could do this in another class, And my students are teaching me too. I tell them that. I say I'm your teacher, but you're also teaching me, and
Yeah.
I think that's the best part of it. I feel very grateful to be a teacher to children. It's just
Mm.
something, a gift of this lifetime, I would say.
Yeah, so it's like it's not an immediate thing. Confidence is not an immediate thing. So it's gradual. So as time goes by, you'll really be confident.
Yeah, it's like, because you're learning. You get from every class you teach, and it just piles up. It's growing,
Mm.
and yeah.
I
You're
think this is
just
a common question for beginner teachers.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, like what you said, don't be scared. I also like to say that fake it till you make it. You can fake your
True.
confidence, right? Like, yeah, I've done that. I've done
I've
that.
done
Like,
that. Yeah.
I think we've all been there, right? Yeah. Let's read. Can you see? I don't want to.
Yeah. Arnold
Okay.
Jereza said, as aspiring ESL teacher, I'm so happy to attend this seminar. I think the tips are highly recommended. Okay. I believe it is not only the knowledge that is important, but the values and happiness you bring to your students. Agree. If you create a safe place where they can learn and be happy, that is so cool.
Oh, Arnold, I want to give you a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice. I want to read also which one? Jessica Sola. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Wow, from Benjamin Franklin. I like that quote. Hannah said, confident is with mastery of materials and the lesson you're about to teach. We teacher must to or had knowledgeable to a learner, mastery of a lesson must one the key way to be confident. That's very true, yeah.
Hmm.
Jessica, you want to read Jessica's?
Jessica said, being an ESL teacher is a window for cultural exchange as well. We both learn from one another. Yep, that's
Yes,
true.
thank you. Thank you guys for sharing all your answers. Rose, mastery of the lesson and being prepared during class is key to gain confidence and confident when teaching your students. That's right, Rose. Thank you guys for sharing that. Let me read one from Josephine Matulai. Are you here, Josephine? Okay. So this is a really reflective question.
Mm.
She asked, if you could go back to your first year of teaching, what is one thing you saw as magic then that you now realize is actually a deliberate high level skill? Ooh.
Hmm.
This is like a Miss Universe question.
Yeah, thank you for the wonderful question.
Thank you for the wonderful question. And then you're gonna call the translator.
Wait, I can think of one. Can you answer that first, Teacher Joy?
Okay,
One thing that, what was that again? Can you
what
repeat the
is one
question?
thing you saw as magic? What is one thing that you saw as magic then that you now realize is actually a deliberate high skill level?
Ooh,
Wow. All right, let me answer that question. But this question is really deep. It really, makes you
true.
think. But I think we go back to that word that we've been repeating the entire life. It is being fully present. Don't you agree,
Mm.
Princess?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, because back then when I was still a newbie, I thought like when I see teachers like, oh my gosh, oh wow, they're just naturally confident, you know? And then now I realize, like we've been talking about the whole time, when you prepare, when you pay attention, adjusting. Like someone said here, Free Priya,
But
is that how you say your
yeah.
name? She said, I think you need to set a certain level where you can meet the student's level. A teacher has, yeah, this is the answer. A teacher
Mm,
must be able to adjust their teaching based on the level of the learner.
that's a
Yeah,
magic.
that you are amazing, Freya. That is true. That would be my answer, really. When you can adjust, it's how many students do you teach in a day, Princess?
I teach 8 to 10 students a day. I only teach at night, so yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So I'm sure you don't have the same energy level,
Yes,
um,
yes, it's different for
identical
every
to
student.
every,
Mm,
correct,
correct.
right? And
So if
it's
it's like
kind
a 3 year old or a 5 year old student, of course I'd have that 100% energy. But if it's
yes.
an intermediate, no, like an adult, of course you don't say very good, Robin. You have to keep it
But
low.
Right, right, yeah. And I
True.
think it's a skill, right? It's
Yes, yes.
you gotta really do a lot of it to kind of like okay, because every after class you just jump to another one and you're kind of like okay, it's you have a very short span of time to really adjust from this to that, from
Yeah.
low to high. I know it's not for everybody, but
Mm.
if you get a hang of it, it's super fun.
Mm.
Yeah,
True.
do you have
You
another
know, I
question?
also have an experience
Uh-huh.
when I'm still, I mean, I think I still consider myself a newbie because I'm only teaching for 3 years still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
but I had an experience one time. I really had that student who I'd say got angry, or no, not angry, annoyed at me as a
Uh-huh.
teacher
Uh-huh.
because
Mhm.
I keep on interrupting him during the class
Mhm.
because I was so nervous during that time, and I think he's like my first adult student that day. Yes. And then I keep on
Okay.
saying, okay, yes, yes. I keep on saying those words, and then can
Uh-huh.
you please stop saying this and that because he said that I'm interrupting his answers. So yeah, I think one skill that we need to have as teachers is to, like you said, teacher Joy, adjust to the students. What do you call that one? Energy or
Energy,
need,
personality.
personality. Yeah,
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
Shira
was
Rose
funny.
said, "Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I know I mean, we're not perfect. We all
Yeah,
have
but
those
but from
ugly
that I learned.
stories." Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's the most important part is when you have a lot of, not so pretty stories. You learn from it and you're not going to have
Mm.
to repeat that. Let me just read here from Shira Rose. She said, I've been teaching adults for almost a year now, and I really want to try teaching kids next year.
You
Oh yes,
should,
go for
teacher.
it,
It's so fun.
Shira. I know it's like your free therapy
Mm.
because we're kind of like actors, right?
True.
Even if your day is not really going so well, once your camera is on, you can't have you know, you can't bring that energy. You got to switch your energy from lively and positive. And that's why I said it's kind of like a therapy because you fake
Mm.
it till you make it.
Yeah, and then after the class, suddenly you're okay.
Yeah,
I tried that.
it's so true. Oh my gosh, I have a story. So I was, I was young and I had a heartbreak and I had to teach a class. I can't cancel, right? Because I was working with a company and you have to pay, what do you
Like
call that? You have to pay for,
penalties.
yes. And so I was teaching, crying, but it's not visible on the camera, but I
Mhm.
was actually like tears, but still I was like, and I carried on and I felt fine after that. But you just have to fake it till you make it. All right, let's see. You want to read from Janelle, Alyssa?
Mm, where's that?
I think it's way up. Oh, okay, I'll
It's
read it.
way up. Yeah.
J-
Okay.
Janelle said, when my A1 adult learner actually understood my full sentence with TPR and facial expressions,
Pattern.
at that time, I was like, wow, I really am an ESL teacher. Congratulations, Janelle. I know. I know it's amazing. Do you have that
I know
moment
that
too?
feeling. Yeah. Yeah, that's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's like from zero English and then they start talking to you and you can have a conversation. That
Yeah.
is like, okay, I'm effective. This
It
is
feels
for me.
so rewarding to, hear your students finally talk to you without you guiding them.
Yeah, I know. Right. Okay, you want to read one from our
Yeah,
Zoom
from
attendees?
Jessica Sola. She
Okay.
said connection is necessary for ESL teaching because it serves as the foundation for effective learning, fostering a safe and supportive environment that enhances students' motivation, engagement, and achievement. Yes, that's what we're
Right.
talking about. Connection,
Yes,
really
connection
important.
and that's the magic. I know
Mm.
maybe magic is so cliche, but it's just it. How else can you
Mm-hmm.
how else can you maybe define that? It's just it's magic, and you got to have that magic. All right, so let me see. I wish we can read every comments here, but let me go right to, maybe I can't see all the names, but I just want to call one teacher from Zoom. If you want to ask a question before we move on to our giveaway. Okay, let me see. I'll, okay, maybe Lloyd. Lloyd Casanes. Hi,
I'm
Lloyd.
here.
Can you
Hi,
hear
good
us?
morning. Yes,
Hello, good morning. Where are you from, Lloyd?
from Zamboanga City. Teach.
Ooh,
Oh,
hi, thank you, Zamboanga City. My dad's from Zamboanga City. So, do you have any questions for us?
Um,
Or you
so
have
for
anything?
this time, teach. There's no. I have no further question because all the information that the or the details that I am looking for, I was able to witness and able to reflect on the ideas that I have learned on this webinar. So I am very grateful that I was able to attend this free webinar of English Bright together with Teacher Princess and with you, Teacher Joy. So it is really
Oh,
wow.
a pleasure for me being here.
oh,
Wow.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Lloyd. We're
Yeah, we
glad that
appreciate
you're
you.
learning here too. We're actually learning. I'm actually learning from Teacher Joy as well.
And I am.
Yes.
Me too. Thank you, Lloyd. All right, Princess, you want to pick another participant?
Okay, wait. Let me try to look for one. Um, Mercy? Mercy Tripulka, if I said that correctly. Is she here? Mercy
Mercy.
Tripulka.
Hi, Mercy.
Hi, Mercy.
Okay, Mercy. Or guess. All right, Mercy. Just let us know when you're ready. Eve raised her hand.
Mm.
Okay, we'll go. Maybe Eve wanna ask a question. Where's Eve? Oh, I need to unmute you. All right, here we go. Hi, Eve.
Oh, Mercy's baby is crying, she said.
Okay, that's all
Hello.
right.
Okay, okay.
Is this
Am
Eve?
I audible? Yes.
Hi, thanks for being here.
Hi. I'm glad to be here. I just have a question because I was planning to do like having private lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking if does English Bright have like a complete like a curriculum that I can use for young learners to adult learners and IELTS learners maybe?
Okay. Right now, our curriculum is based around children. We are
Oh.
planning to create one for adults and also like examination prep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, it's really mainly, like from
For
zero
kids, for young
to,
learners.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
early teens. Yeah,
Okay.
right. But
Almost
go for
perfectly
it.
fine. I mean, I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I am
Oh,
so used to teaching
yeah, yeah,
kids,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, it's just that they really require a lot of energy, and I'm so used to that. But we want to try other learners too, right?
Yeah, that's good. So you already have the magic,
Yeah.
Eve. Yeah, go for it.
You already have
Thank
that
you.
hidden
Yeah,
skill.
thank you so much. All right, someone raised a hand, a virtual hand. I who was that?
I think that was Angela. No.
Oh, but teacher Jane said here, I love to share. I'm using English Bright for my kids private students. Also, my own child, she loves the games too. I'm totally loving all the materials here. Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks, Teacher Jane. Yeah. Who else? Maybe who we are. Okay. You want
How
to
about
pick one
L?
more? Okay,
L
L.
Gumakal.
L.
Your
Let me.
L.
Yes, I'm here.
Alyssa.
Uh,
Oh, Alyssa. L. Who's
yes,
this?
me.
Yes,
Okay. Hi,
L
L.
Gumakal.
Yes. Well, I've been teaching since 2020 when the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
started. And I started with teaching children. And well, mm, I was actually hoping to know the same question that the last teacher said. I submitted an online question when I registered. I would like to know like the level. I was hoping to know more about the product, the
Mm-hmm.
learning materials of
Mm-hmm.
uh, English Bright. But
Mm-hmm.
there, so because I'm hoping to really target adult students too, because I've
Right.
been teaching children for more than 5 years now.
Mm.
Okay. Right. Yeah, so right now it's really for young kids. But if you really want like a full walkthrough of our
Mhm.
materials, you can book a one-on-one subscriber call. And yeah, we're gonna give our full attention to you. Just just exclusively for you.
All right. Thank you, Teacher
Thank you so
Jane.
much. Thank you. All right, I guess I feel so bad to say this, but there was Alyssa. Alyssa, we're gonna have you ask a question. Was it Alyssa May? No, it's not Alyssa May. It's
Yes.
Tashion. Who
Yeah.
was it? Oh, was it
Is it
Yes,
you?
me?
Alyssa.
Is it me? Okay. I just
Okay,
want to
okay.
I just want to ask a question because what should I do, for example, if the student is unresponsive during the lesson, even though, I've tried every method like dancing, singing, and making those gestures, but sometimes it really frustrates me if it happens. Yeah, but what do you think is the right approach for that? Yes,
Okay.
that's my
So,
question.
all right, if you've done everything,
Mm-hmm.
I've been in that position too. I have to mention it to the parent. Is it your private
You have to
student?
call the mom.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I go I that's my last resort. I would tell the mom that this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be there next to the student, if that helps. But
Okay.
sometimes the student is just not, it's not you. It's just like they're just, maybe it's the wrong time. They're so tired. They did baseball. They come back. They
Mhm.
go English. They're exhausted. There's nothing there. They can't give the
Yeah.
energy. There's no more energy. So you talk to mom. Maybe change the time. Maybe Monday
Mm-hmm.
is such a tiring day for John. Maybe we do Tuesday. Maybe it's less busy, and this John can focus. And I always tell them I want to give your child 100% in a quality class, and so because you're paying me, so we can make it work. Maybe this day is not good for John. Maybe we can find another day, another time, and we'll see. It's kind of like an experiment too, because you mentioned you've done everything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So if you've tried everything already, then that's something that's already out of your control. So the last result would be to tell mom about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
reschedule a class.
Yes,
Right,
I
right.
agree.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Thank you,
Thank
Alyssa. All right,
you.
guys. We can go on and on and on and on, but it is it is our giveaway time.
Yay! The most exciting part.
Yeah. So this one is extra special for our teachers in the Philippines because Teacher Princess is prepared a giveaway. Right? What is it, Teacher
Yeah,
Princess?
it's a what was that again?
A
Sorry.
Logitech?
A Logitech H390 headset and yeah, a subscription pro, right? Teacher
Yes.
Joy?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
English
yeah.
Bright subscription pro.
Right, right, right. Okay. I'm using it right now. H390.
Mm.
And here's the box. Well, you're right here. Can you see that? I love it. It's totally concealing all the
I
background
personally
noise.
love the microphone, the mic
Right,
of
right.
that.
It's very helpful. All right, so that means you're gonna have the headset. You're gonna have a full year of ready-use lessons, zero prep, zero stress. But you have to be here to qualify. And if you're registered and you're here with us, you're officially in. Shira will share the screen, and she's gonna draw the winner. Are you ready, Shira?
Hello, yes, I am now sharing my screen. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yes, can you guys see it? I think.
Yes, we
All
can.
right, all right, all right.
Yes, I can
Thank
see
you.
it.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, everyone, before you do that, Shira, let's just make it fun. Let's count it down together. On three. Three, two,
Two,
One.
one.
Uh,
who could it be?
Oh my gosh, look at the names. Go, 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 go.
Yay! Congratulations, Ella. Is that how you say your name? Ella Mundido. Congratulations,
Is Ella here?
Ella here.
Ella, congratulations. Ella Mondido. Okay.
Ella
Well,
here.
we haven't really made. Wait a minute. So the first one, congratulations, Nanalo. The first one is wait, let me see. Okay, so we're gonna pick two actually. This is the one that will win. So the first one is winning. It's like Miss Universe, really. It's like, wait a minute, I'm Steve Harvey here. That was a runner. So, Ella Mundido, you got 1 year English Bright Pro Access. Thank you so
Wow.
much for joining us. Now, the Miss Universe, well, Mr. Universe, whatever, the prize that you're gonna win. Shara is gonna do it. Another one. You're gonna win this giveaway from Teacher Princess Logitech H390. All right, are you guys ready?
ready.
Okay,
Yes.
let's do it. Three, two,
Two,
one.
one. Who could it be? Ooh. Congratulations, Abigail Magallon.
Abigail
Magalon or Magalon?
Magallon. Abigail Magallon. Thank you.
Wow,
Congratulations.
Abigail is here. Congratulations,
Ye-
Abby. Abby,
yes, Abby.
are we close enough to call you Abby?
Abby, you're gonna get the headset
Yay!
H390. Maybe we can ask you for your email, and yeah, Teacher Princess and our English Bright team will get a hold of you. So yeah, before we okay, thank you, Shira. I'm gonna go back to my screen here, guys. Let's see. Okay, congratulations to the winners. Um, I know there's so many questions we really want to answer, but we don't want you to starve. It's over. I mean, it's 12:17. We truly love reading all your questions, but we are going to do another live very soon. Would you like that? We have a lot of people here today. Um, we will do another webinar, another live, focus completely on your questions, and I will have a giveaway. I want it to be surprise, but I think I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. It is a professional 160-hour online TEFL course from
Ooh.
TEFL Full Circle. Okay, that is going to be the next giveaway. And it is a really good training company and it's completely free. So join us. So if your question was not answered today, we'll see you again in our next live. All right.
You guys. Hope you're
Yeah,
there too.
I know. Yeah. So we just 3 days left before Christmas. We wish you really a magical, joyful lessons ahead. Teacher Princess, thank you for being here.
Thank
What do you want to
you.
say to all your followers on Facebook, of course?
Yeah, I'm just so grateful for this. It's my first time to go live.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, like this. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
like
uh-huh,
this.
uh-huh.
And yeah, thank you so much. I believe I have lots of followers here who are here today. And thank you so much. I hope I answered some of your questions. And I also hope to see you in our next webinar just to answer your questions.
Right. Thank you, Teacher Princess. Yeah, you can turn on your cameras, guys, if you want. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being with us today, and to all the teachers and future teachers who joined us today. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. Keep teaching with warmth, presence, and heart. And yeah, we'll see you later. I don't want to go, but see you later, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye. Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Bye, Teacher Joy.